Right now, you can hear the helicopter behind me. That's with MCSO. They are actively looking in multiple ways. They have ground crews. They have a dive crew about to go in. You hear the helicopter in. I'm going to bring in the Public Information Officer, Dave Moyer. Dave, you guys left here at 1 o'clock yesterday morning, started the search back up again this morning. Important to note that you have a lot of eyes, a lot of manpower just walking this river.
Yes, we have our Fox 1 helicopter out here as well as 2 airboats, and we also have ground crews that are searching on each side of the river. A gentleman was out here fishing yesterday. At about 5 o'clock, we got a phone call that he was missing. We came out here last night. We searched till, like you said, 1 in the morning, and then we actively came back out here again this morning looking for him.
You got a lot of information there as far as a family that was out here that were able to tell you the last time they saw him was around 5:30. He actively fishes out here, according to the family. What's important for you guys at this time? We know this is a heavily used river here.
It is. We just have the helicopter up here, and hopefully people can stay back. That way we can actively search back and forth, and hopefully we can find him.
That was going to be my next question. Because of that, is there things that people need to know if they're going to come out here and use the river? Because we know you're going to be actively searching in this area near Sheep's Cross.
Correct. Possibly go to a different area of the river right now until we can go ahead and hopefully find him and clear the scene.
All right, as Dave said, a lot of the family members, family and friends and church groups also out here along helping with the search as well. We caught up with, as Tess mentioned, his wife, saying that this was unusual for him because everything was found here in the parking lot, minus Tre-vor himself.
And I hadn't heard from him, which is unusual. We talk all the time, so being that he didn't call me back within 2 or 3 hours, I knew something was wrong.
Picture of Tre-vor Adams. He's 53 years old, talking to friends. He's into construction, does a lot of remodels, got together with a couple of his mentors who were also out here as well. That's a picture of him. He was in waders. He's wearing a gray shirt. He's fit. He just passed a physical 2 months ago, according to his wife. And they tell us that he's in good health. He comes here all the time. The unfortunate part is he was walking through a part where there's kind of a lazy river, as you can see there from that shot there on the river bottom. And then it goes into a rapids area. That was the last part he was seen around 5:30 yesterday evening. So this search is going to continue. And as you come back live out here, you'll see the helicopter making yet another pass here near Sheep's Crossing. Now, as we just heard from MCSO, if you are planning to come along the river bottom today, stay kind of away from Sheep's Crossing so that you could allow the searchers to be able to do their job as they are out here. They're going to be out here throughout the day hoping for a great outcome. You know, when you see someone like this who is in good shape, who takes care of themselves and who knows the area, for them, the family is just worried the fact that it was unusual for them to find all his gear, all his fishing gear here in the parking lot, minus him. And he said maybe he was possibly scouting for another spot to fish in, guys. So they said it's good for trout fishing, is why his wife said he loves coming out here all the time. That is not the unusual part. The unusual part is that he hasn't connected with any family or friends. That is why they're out here searching.
Gibby, just wondering, in talking to Tre-vor's family, do you know if he was a swimmer?
At this point, they just said that when he loved fishing, as Scott mentioned, he loved being in his waders, and said that he was always in the water and part of the water. The only scary part, Tess, as we mentioned, the water could get pretty treacherous here, and because of the tide, sometimes that tide moves in, and if you're walking in waders and you lose your footing a bit, then come those rapids around the bend, and that's where it could get kind of tricky. So they're hoping that if he got into those kind of problems, he was able to make it out safely. And now they're searching up and down. You could hear that helicopter from MCSO just making its way down the river.
Well, it should